In a few weeks, I am going to be stepping back from my weather duties here at Fox 5 after 36.5 years. That's a surprise, Marina. You were wondering what was going on? This is something I've been, first of all, keeping secret for a while from the staff here at Fox 5, and I've been planning to do this for let's say a couple years, but I've got to say it's been harder to let go than I anticipated. I've been here so long, I've seen the brood 10 cicadas emerge 3 times.
All right, after nearly 40 years at Fox 5, the one and only Sue Palka will be scaling back her duties.
But we still have a few more weeks to enjoy her presence, so this morning we are going to celebrate Sue's incredible legacy. Fox 5's Bob Bonner. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning,
He joins
Marissa.
us from the newsroom with more.
Hey there, Wisdom. Yeah, so we've got her for about 2 more months. This was a surprise to all of us. I woke up this morning and they said, come on in, we're talking about Sue. She's retiring. We were hoping, of course, that she would work forever. She says she'll retire in March, wants to stay through the winter, giving Fox 5 time to find her replacement, although the bosses here say nobody will ever fill her shoes. She's beloved. You see it with Pat McGrath, one of our former anchors. I think she was, well, maybe she actually did fall there. She is just true blue. She takes the weather seriously, but obviously has some fun along the way. She's one of us. Clearly. She started her career actually as a 4th grade teacher in her hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania, made the move to TV news back in the early 1980s. She and her husband Joe, he worked in radio, and they came here together back in the early 80s. She started doing the weekend weather here at Fox 5 back in 1985. And as you heard a moment ago, she made the announcement of her retirement last night on our 10 o'clock news.
WTTG took a chance in 1985 and hired me, even though I had very little experience and I was expecting my first child. I wasn't even sure how to manage motherhood on a night shift, let alone not obstruct the weather map with my growing pregnancy. I mentioned to a colleague that I'd probably quit when my newborn daughter started kindergarten. That colleague would ask me every 5 or 10 years if my daughter started kindergarten yet. Well, I finally have an answer from my colleague. My daughter's daughter will be starting kindergarten in the fall, so I think it's finally time to step back. It's time for more family time.
Sue is from Pennsylvania, lives in Gaithersburg, says she's going to keep a home there. Her neighbors to her are like family, but she will be spending some time with her grandchildren in San Diego, going to some good weather areas, and will travel with her husband Joe as well. Her last day, she said, will be here on March 23rd, guys. A surprise to all of us. We were hoping it would never happen, that she'd do remotes from a retirement home someday. But, you know, reality. She's got grandkids. She wants to relax a little bit. She's been working hard for so many years here for all of us.
Right. It's definitely, it's well-deserved. She is a true legend. And when she told me that she was going to retire in March last year, all you guys missed that.
No,
yeah, we
I
did.
just don't believe you.
I know, I heard
don't
it.
believe you, Wisdom. She did not tell you.
Yeah, she's a true legend and an inspiration. She's one of the nicest people that I've ever met in television. So, yes, she would definitely be missed.
She's a hoot. And we do encourage those of you who've been watching her over these years, or if you're just getting to know her in the last couple, to send in your thoughts, your messages to us. Tweet those to us if you would, and we'll share them here through the morning. She's got a lot of fans out there. She's beloved, you know. All the best on your new endeavors, and you know, she definitely wants to stay with us through this you know, this winter time. It seems to be a little more active than most, but eventually she's going to head to the beach in Southern California for more than week-long stints and enjoy some more family time.
Well, let me tell you, I'll even one-up you, Wisdom, and say not only is she the kindest person in the business, she is one of the kindest people on the planet. You won't find anyone more genuine and sincere than Sue Palka. And I've been here, what, 23, 24 years? Same time Bob and I were of the same ilk.
Yep.
Newbies compared to Sue. But from day one, she embraced me, not just as a co-worker, but as a true friend. And she is Fox 5, in my opinion. You go out into the community, if you ask them to name one person associated with Fox 5, Sue Palka would be who it is. And she is not just beloved at this station, but across the market by everyone that works in this business.
Because she's so relatable.
Yeah.
People go up and just hug her because she's that kind of person. We, Holly, of course, have gotten to know Sue off the air, her husband Joe, for dinners and get-togethers, and she's just a hoot.
Oh
when I first started,
she's a hoot and Joe is a hoot.
Yeah.
Them two together.
The first question that I got the most when I first started here was, have you met Sue? Have you met Sue? And when I finally met her, you're right, Holly, that embrace, she hugged me like I had known her. And it caught me off guard because I didn't know, you know, but she truly is a good-hearted person. So she deserves everything that's great in this life.
But I'm going to talk to her about giving the tip to Wisdom before us. That's
I wasn't. You know, she told me not to let it out of the bag, and I just let it slip. So
You're
my
good.
Bad. My bad.
You're good.
I held on to it for all this time.
We wish her well.
We do. We really do.
Mike, this doesn't mean you're moving to Nights, are you?
No, you never know. I guess.
All right, Mike, what are you sitting on over there?